I'm Mrs. Tron, Assistant Principal for Academy 8, and you're watching TMA.
Well, Titans, we're back, and I come bearing bad news.
You brought a bear with you?
What? No.
Oh.
Some of you may know that the Emmys aired this week, and we didn't take home a single win. It's an absolute disgrace.
A slap in the face to television everywhere, I tell you. We deserve that award.
Darn right, Benjamin Delnegro. And to compensate for this travesty, we are going to be giving out awards throughout the show.
And the award for Best Intro goes to...
But before we get going with today's episode, it is the start of Hispanic Heritage Month, which goes from September 15th to October 15th. It's a month that was created to celebrate the diverse cultures and contributions of Hispanic Americans. Latinos Unidos will be hosting several events over the course of the next month to celebrate the occasion, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Today is also the Independence Day for several Latin American countries, including El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, Costa Rica, and Nicaragua. Happy Independence Day to those countries.
Welcome back, Titans. It's Thursday, September 15th, and you're watching TMA. I'm Ben Delnegro.
And I am Gryphon Magnus. What's our next award, Ben?
Oh, it's Best Fashion Sense.
Well, go ahead and open it already.
Okay, the winners for Best Fashion Sense are Ben Delnegro, Mia Mervis, Jackson Ryder, RJ Diaz-Paz, and the list goes on. It's pretty much everyone in our class.
Huh, that's weird.
Oh,
well, I guess we should...
wait. Everyone except you. I get it now.
Hardy har har. We'll get back to those in a sec, but first, there's a Best Buddies interest meeting after school today in room A109. So make sure to come, and hey, maybe you'll find your new best buddy, trademarked and copyrighted.
I paused my game to be here, but maybe you don't have to, because the Esports Club meeting will be held after school today in room A206, where you could play games like Rocket League and Fortnite competitively. Sounds pretty fun to me.
About time for another award, don't you think? The Team Emmy for Best Package goes to... Detective Winter. Last year's holiday package following our own Romeo Queenie trying to solve the case of the missing December. We miss you, Romeo.
And the TMA for Most Wanted Crew Member goes to... Cooper Laird Greenwood. Not because we want him back in the studio, but because we're pretty sure he has embezzled from our production company.
You think he took our old curtains?
Probably.
Wow. In other news, the National English Honor Society applications are available now and can be found in the description down below. If you're a returning member, you just need to send in your transcripts and a separate link below as well. Both applications and transcripts are due tomorrow at midnight, so act fast.
But if you're more into science, then try this on for size. The Science Honor Society has their first interest meeting in B323 after school today. So make sure to go. Or don't go. I can't control you. But I do try my best to persuade you.
History and science are all great, but there's nothing better than volunteering. If you're interested, stop by the Key Club meeting after school today in the auditorium and get your charity on. Now, the TMA Emmy for Most Attractive is... Mr. Sacco, the sock puppet who filled in for me that one time? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I am like way more attractive, right? Right? Don't you think?
I
right?
don't see it. But anyways, the TMA for Most Calm is... Miss Efron! I didn't realize we were doing ironic awards.
I didn't realize that either. Huh.
Well, our Titans play volleyball today at Lake Braddock today, with the freshman and JV games starting at 5 p.m. and varsity starting at 6:30. Also, our freshman and JV football teams are playing Justice in our stadium today, with freshmen starting at 5 and JV starting at 7. Remember to show up and support your Titans.
One last thing before we finish out our TM Emmys. We have another package from a very special host, not named Ben, showcasing this year's club fair. Check it out.
Hey Titans, I'm Gryphon Magnus, on the scene at ACHS. What time is it? Club time. That's right, it's the time of year when all of our clubs come together to mingle in the cafeteria. We have everything from languages, arts, math, fish, and much, much more. I can't wait to see what our Titans have in store for us in the form of these diverse and amazing after-school activities. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going clubbing.
Now let's see how the organizer of this amazing club fair is doing.
Registration, we had about 65 clubs so far. Here at Alexandria City, we have such a variety of clubs. We have clubs based off of ideas, clubs based off of careers. Clubs and activities are vitally important to the success of a school.
Now let's go talk to some of those wonderful club owners here today.
So our club is the Young Democrats Club. We talk to city officials, we volunteer, we discuss current political events.
Okay, so this is our Filipino club. It's still pretty new. If you're interested in like Filipino culture, such as like foods, also songs, and learning about like traditional clothing.
Our club is about crocheting, and we teach people how to crochet items like scarves, hats, gloves.
My club is DECA, where essentially you pretend to be a business person and you apply your business skills to a competition in the district, then the states, and then internationally.
Let's take a peek to see what the guests here think of the event.
I'm just looking around at everything because I don't know what's here, and I want to get involved in however many clubs. Yeah, everyone's really nice. Everybody's really detailed and is able to answer my questions. So I'm having a good time. Me and my friends are having a good time, and everything's really interesting. So I'm having fun, yeah.
Well, there we have it, folks. Another great club fair in the books. From crocheting to gardening, each and every club promised an entertaining and exciting activity for youngsters in ACHS to enjoy. After meeting everyone here, it's safe to say that no matter what club you land in, you're bound to have a blast. I'm Gryphon Magnus, and you're watching TMA.
Wow. So informative and entertaining and fun and cool and handsome. Titans, if this doesn't convince you to get involved in a club, I don't know what it will. Thanks to Evan, Bellanca, and me for that truly memorable experience. Well, guys, it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
The final award, and the biggest one of them all, is Best Show. And considering we're the only morning announcement show in our school, I think we've got this one in the bag.
Okay, do you want to hold this?
Yeah, sure.
All right. The award for Best Show goes to, drum roll please, Bishop Ireton Morning Announcements? Are you kidding me?
But, man, looks like we got snubbed again this year. Well, have a good one, Titans. That sock puppet?
The sock puppet who filled in for me that one time. Cute little thing. And then like
20-minute warning.
Do we need to do anything for intro or outro? Or are you guys set on that?